Hi Cancer, welcome. This is our weekly reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Inquiring for the week of August 26th through September 1st, 2016. Remember, it's a general reading. See what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing. So see what feels right for you. It could be one nugget that brings clarity. It could be the whole reading, or it could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved in the situation, and so on, so we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here, Cancer, is always up to you in the end. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave, preparing for the wave, riding the wave? You get the gist. If you want to make this an interactive video with me and pull some cards for yourself, feel free. See if some further depth or clarity come up for you for this reading. Let's begin, Cancer. Let's start with the Animal Oracle deck. Let's see what we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Inquiring for August 26th through September 1st, 2016. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, energies of love have for Cancer to bring clarity and focus into our week for the highest, greatest good of all. One card. The Mouse. So you're overlooking some important details, so pay closer attention to what's going on. So I want to say listen carefully, actually hear what's going on in the situation, perhaps fall in the background a little bit this week or in a particular situation. When that situation comes up you're a little unsure of, just hold back a little bit, Cancer. I would say go back to the books, go back to the numbers, go back to the timestamps, go back to I see like negatives, like photo negatives. I don't know what that means, but perhaps look in the details of pictures worth 1,000 words kind of thing. I see like Where's Waldo picture, so perhaps there's a lot going on and you're missing something that's right in front of you but you don't exactly see. So perhaps, you know, take a look at the bigger picture and then zoom in on the details. I want to say also listen with this. Let's get more clarity for you guys. Let's see what we have. I'm going to go to the numerology, Cancer. Let's see. Let's get another card for clarity. For Cancer, for the Mouse, important details. Read the fine print before you sign the documents. I hear cars. Maybe some of you are getting a new car. Maybe you think you know the one you want, but you have to look in another lot, another company. Perhaps there's another one you didn't know about. Or there's a recall or something with your car you have to take a look at that came in the mail. That was specific. Okay, let's see what else we have for Cancer. Spiritual career, Cancer. So 78. It's a 15. Brings you to a 6. It brings you back into balance. So restores your balance, restores your spirit. I think of this as being twofold. You know, it's possibly a spiritual career. You know, some of you are, I feel like this keeps coming up for you, Cancer. I feel like this is not the first time. So perhaps some of you are really in tune with spirit, you know? It moves you. It's something different than you do, perhaps as a career right now. You know, maybe you're gonna go back to school, take a class on Reiki healing, energy healing, nutrition, exercise, yoga, or it's just, I want to say, changing your idea about your career and involving more spirit in what you do. Perhaps you're making a hobby a career. You know, it's something that makes you want to move. It fuels your spirit. It doesn't have to be a spiritual career in that department, so to say, to make your spirit move. If it makes your spirit move, Cancer, it's important. It'll bring you the career you want. You know, it'll bring you those opportunities. I want to say it'll bring you the right connections if you start to move in this direction. You know, maybe make a step. Perhaps some of you do crafts, or, you know, you're artists. And you can start to incorporate this in your world. I want to say some of you are artists and you work somewhere where you can put your artwork up, like put a collection up in the office, you know, or you know someone that works in an office where they can display your stuff. You know, perhaps the right person's going to be sitting there waiting for their teeth to get cleaned and see your stuff. You know, there's a connection here. You need to let yourself out there a little bit with what sparks you. Perhaps you're merging two different things here, but it's going to work somehow. You have to start somewhere. Let's go to the I Ching of Love. Pull a card for Cancer for their week, for our week for Cancer. Ooh, this is nice, Cancer. This is, I hope I'm saying it right, Tung Jin. It's a 13, so it brings you to stability. This is to be in love. It's to be in love with what you do. It's to be in love with yourself. It's to be in love with others, with living, with life, with your relationship, with a new start. It's love without strings. It's not like imposing worth or value on something. It's just being unconditional, you know, being beyond something you can put into value, not even into words. It just is. It's love. It's huge. It's eternal. It's like two hearts flying free together, in sync with one another. Love itself is already in impact, right? So it just tells you to open up and be. Just love every little thing as it comes. Let yourself fly. I feel like it's like a burst of love, and others are going to want to fly with you, Cancer. So perhaps you need to just start to review the details on something new, you know? Think about the things you used to do, you're not doing anymore, that you can start to do again, or something you've always wanted to do that you want to begin. Let's go to the Art of Life Tarot. And pull a card for Cancer. On opening up this like burst of love. It's also connecting with like just chi, universal energy, you know, prana, chi, orgone. Maybe some of you are making orgonite. Perhaps look that up if you don't know what it is. Or I could show you, right, hold on. I could show you right now. This is an orgonite that I made. You see all the crystals in here with copper wire wrapped around. I put some words of inspiration and love. But you can do this smaller and beautiful, like jewelry. Maybe that's important for somebody. You got the Ace of Cups here. That's nice. A brand new start, Cancer, in something you love. Something that makes you want to, swing like you're alive. It could be a relationship, but it could be a spiritual partnership too, It's when I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. William Shakespeare. And it's The Swing, detail by Jean Honor Frangoard, 18th century, Musée Lambert, Versailles, France. It's gorgeous. It's like a tapestry. Look at it again. There's so much energy. There's, I want to say, aliveness in this. You're living again. You're swinging again. You're moving again. You're feeling the breeze on your face. Your heart is pumping for something. It's different for everybody. It's a general reading. For some of you, it's a brand new chance in the relationship you're already in that you know of. For others, it's a brand new chance in a relationship with somebody completely new. For others, it's a new partnership. I want to say a business partnership for a lot of you. Somebody that wants to work together with you. Sees your vision. Let's get more clarity and move to the Sun Moon Tarot. Let's pull a card for Cancer and learn more about this Ace of Cups. When I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. That's sassy William Shakespeare. All right, let's see what we have for Cancer. Oppression. It's a 10. It's the 10 of Wands. It's feeling like you have the weight of the world on your head in this card. Not even on your shoulders, on your head. Like the ceiling's coming down on you a bit. You had a lot on your plate. You had a heavy load. But this is a 10. It's a transition. That's a 10 and that's an ace. So it's time to lighten your load, Cancer. It's time to let things go that are making you heavy and stagnant and stale and not moving with something you enjoy doing. Put something on your plate that you love this week. This is something ending, and this is something beautiful beginning. Oppression is done. You have to take steps towards this, though. What can you do to release your oppression and start something you love? One step at a time. Perhaps you're only taking one of these off at a time, and then you're at your new start. Perhaps you're just going to throw them all down, shake it off, and move forward. A different direction without the load at all. For everybody, it's different. Perhaps you're gaining some muscles by carrying this to the end, and you just have a little bit more. You're almost done, and then you can start something new. It's different for all of us. Let's move to the Angel Tarot. Pull a card. Cancer. To sum up, I want to say this ending and brand new beautiful beginning that you have, Cancer, in something. It sounds like you're ending oppression. You're ending something that was harsh and heavy and cold and dark. And you're starting something that's bursting with love, Bursting with energy. Bursting with beauty. Bursting with spirit. Cancer. This is the Four of Ariel. Look at this here. This is when you're holding on to something too tight, It's telling you to make wise decisions with money. It can bring you stability. But you have to open your arms to something new. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you spend or save money. So open your arms to change, to growing something new, to starting a new project. It'll bring you something big. I love you.